of my lights is out. This one that the camera's on. So I'm trying to figure out my white and yellow balance real quick. That looks better. Now my retinas. And I like the lights I use. I do. And I also like the ability to see. And it's not this thing's fault that it has a lot of white in it. It has a lot of white in it. Okay, so either way. Yeah, okay. Oh, I forgot the part of the E. That's smart of me. Where's the white? Oh, but they're right there. I need to organize the studio. I might do that one night when I can have the garage door open. Oh shit, it's right here. When I can have the garage door open. I was going to tonight, and then it dropped down. So actually, look, it's 69 degrees in the studio right now. There's a joke there somewhere, and it's 36 degrees outside. So it dropped down from 70 something the other day, and it was like 60 something the other night, and now it's 36 and hailing outside. It's nuts. Can't believe I forgot that. I don't think it's actually on this. Ah, damn. Forgetting all sorts of things today. So we got a whole bunch of new canvases today, and I want to mess around with those. Just waiting for people. Hi, people! Hi, everyone. How's everyone? Remember to like, share, subscribe. Helps the channel get seen by people who need it. Whether it be art or when we talk about the mental health thing. Yeah, really helps people see that they're not alone. So, share, like. If you haven't subscribed, do the whole subscribe business. That'd really help. When it gets warmer, I'll sit here and do like canvas after canvas for a few hours. I'll probably do a couple, like a good several hour chat or stream. I do like 2 or 3 hour streams, and that's usually like 1 to 1.5. My screen's over here, and I have a hard time looking at the camera anyway, so I don't really look at the camera. But yeah, I usually do like 2 or 3 hour streams, and that should go up the warmer it gets, because then I can have this open or that opened and kind of just chill, hang out, get more air within the studio, because this place doesn't breathe. I don't care. I cardboarded the windows. I mean, they're not shut. I'm not that crazy. They're still able to open. I'm not gonna open it. It's 30 degrees outside. But they're still able to open. That window is the same way. That window is that way, and then that window isn't. Because it's facing the back of a locker. So yeah, I got all the windows boarded up, and that's mainly so they don't get paint on them. It's just tedious to scrape all the paint off and every other couple weeks. So we're just waiting for people to pour in. I'm just chatting, getting things ready. We got a few canvases that we finished, that I finished. The other week. And these are those. I finished the Fox and Green Smokes Green and Blue Toned Rain, which is this one. I'll bring that up. That one, and I just finished that one, this one a few days ago. Did I even sign it and date it? Nope. When did I put that short up? Because that's when I finished it. I have a bad habit of not either signing and dating or signing or dating, either one, of my paintings. I have a real bad habit of doing it. March on. What's that? 3. Go. Let's see. What? I knew that was going to be wrong for a second. Let's see. Oof. Let's do. Missed that again. I'll probably sign it on the front too. Where's, oh, it's right there. This. That'll be the next one that I'll show here in a second. And I'll show these again once I'm done signing and dating them. This one's called Orwellian. Cake and shit. This one was named Orwellian, and if I can fucking remember how to spell that. When did I do that? March 10th. Free 10/2026. It's a abstract cave. Hang on, I need to figure out how to spell something. and that is Abstract Cave Eclipse. Yep. And we got a whole bunch of new canvases. And we're gonna figure out what to do with them. So we got 3. Ta-da. And we just gotta figure out what we're doing today. And I'll let kind of more people kind of start tuning in. They drink my drink. I may not have water for this time, so I might need to go fill that up. Shit. Doable, not favorable. Try to have everything done before I click the stream button. But sometimes I lapse in things. What a sad plop that was. Let's see. Let me go get water. I mean, I have this water bottle, but that is not enough. Let me go get. Like I said, I need to clean this garage. I might do that on a live stream. I might extend this stream of me cleaning up. That'll be fun. Forgot this. Cover your ears or your speakers if you don't want this to be loud. Actually, I don't want to do that because if it hits my motorcycle, I'm going to be pissed. Bummer! I have an idea, but we'll figure it out as we go. Mainly because I like trying out new styles and tactics and whatever. So we'll do that, and it'll be fun. So, the idea is I want to do kind of like a more watercolor styled light instead of thick, so all my colors are very thick, or they're, I wouldn't say watered down, but they're definitely, I use a solution to kind of mess with them a little bit, chemically. So, yeah, we're gonna move this camera just a smidgy bit. Oops. Because I've gotten so used to staring over here that now you know, but you're more facing the camera when you're over here, so that's why it's over there now. Also, it's like 30 degrees outside. I was saying that earlier. It's wild that it was 70 degrees, and then it just like I was gonna have the garage door open for one of these streams, but guess not. I mean, I still will later. But... oh. Well. I have shared the channel with a whole bunch of people, so like, you know, been leaving it on like art forums and stuff. Oh, I'm supposed to be getting a helmet in here soon, and I'll be painting that. I don't think that I'll put a pressure on myself and do it on a live stream, because when I do it on a live stream, it's a little bit more loosey-goosey, and I need to kind of focus on that. So I maybe won't do it on a specific live stream, but I might put it on a short. So we're doing this. I'm gonna just kind of cover it with water and kind of see what happens. So we're just gonna paint some water, and I don't care about the color of the water. I kind of wanted a color. Yep. I'm kind of mad that one of my lights is out. The light that the camera's sitting on it went out. I don't really know what happened to it. I think it just burnt out. So we got some weird shadows today. That's a little better, actually. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna gently. Actually, that's working a lot better than I thought it would. I thought it was just gonna. Ta-da! Modern art! I'm not done. Oh, if you spot Bo, let me know. He's hiding somewhere. Trying to get the lighting a little right. If I need to, I'll move the camera, but I don't really want to. Cheers, for sure, cheers. You know, I might have to move the camera a little bit, which I don't want to do, but I might have to. We'll see. Put this right here. Gotta love shop towels. Put that there. And I'm gonna throw some color on it. By what color, you ask? I have no idea on that one. I'm thinking about some of this. Actually, I want to see. That's not the color I wanted. Where's my ink? You know, I'm gonna have to cover it with water again, which is okay. This thing's being done today. There you go. Let's see. Put more water on it. Actually, I want to use all my black because I like black, so we're going to use. Ooh, actually. I lost my mask. Yeah, that's not sharp enough. That actually looks really cool. I can't even actually be masked, honestly. Sweet. it's actually really cool. I didn't expect that. Sorry, I'm just eating candy behind screen, like a 5-year-old, just shoving my mouth in it, walking out and painting. So, sorry. Hang on to this for a second for me, would you? Thank you. Just lands. I had a screwdriver for it. Into it, I probably. Here's one. It smells like gasoline. There's a reason onto that. It smells like gasoline, but we'll get to there when we get there. Keep in mind, there's no gasoline within this garage. It's all taken away and out, but it was in something that was in gasoline, so it kind of has a gasoline stench. I was wondering where my canvas went. You didn't tell me you had it still. So we're gonna let this dry for a second. Neat. You like it up or down? I kind of like it up. It's easier for me to see it on camera before that one right there. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's do. I need some light. Cool. All you gotta do is 1,000 more of these. It's gonna get pretty quiet, so I'm gonna throw some music onto my headphones. If you guys want to listen to some background, wow, I'm doing it again. Background noise as well while you guys hang out and chat. You guys definitely can. I will not take it offensively. Also, if you want to know what I'm listening to, feel free to ask me in the chat, excuse me, and I will let you guys know what I'm listening to, and I can even put it in the comment section, or in the chat section, because I tend to wiggle a little bit. Smelly smell, a weird smell. A smelly smell, it's a weird smell. beat that with a lighter coat of water each time. And do some kind of like, 'cause, you know, fog gets weird when it gets high up. Over here. I'm gonna switch pieces real quick. Let's go with this piece. Let's use this. May not look like anything right now, but it will. be a good contrast. I'll let this dry real quick. Hold on. Oh, damn that snare every time. Rarely do you hear a snare for the drop of like the music, what word am I looking for? Crescendo, the whole big bang of it. Rarely do you hear a snare used to like take that actually off. Actually, I might use. I need air. The paint doesn't, but I do. Oh, lordy. I'm gonna take this and cover this. I'm open containers where I am just spraying spray paint like normal. Oof. Go. God. Man. Whoops. Oh, goodbye. I don't need you anymore. just came out with this? 8 hours ago. No shit. Hold on. Start this over. It should be great, actually. Not. Gross. Whew. I changed that idea. I need to look at this for a minute, actually. Honestly, I kind of like it like that. It's very, like, minimal. I don't know. It'll probably end up getting done one of these days, honestly. You know me. I'm just gonna shove it to a corner and do it at a later date. But I like how it is so far. It looks pretty neat. So I kind of want to go back to what I was doing a year ago, which was just kind of like throwing paint. I'm not gonna cut you, God lord. Throwing paint because it was fun. I don't want to have fun. So we're going to be a little messy and crazy and make some weird, if I go back to being not blurry, or we could just do that, that works too. There we go. Let's see. just doesn't have a cap on it. That's really good. texture is really crazy. Like, I don't know if you can tell about the texture that it's like popping off. This isn't done, I'm just letting it dry. Sometimes my brain works upside down. Isn't it? I appreciate it. I was going for more texture rather than color. Like, when I focus on color, my texture goes away, and when I focus on texture, they become duller, and I don't mind working in dull. You know, I want that to stay facing, so that's why I put it this way. Gorillaz make such good music. I could just jam to them and paint all day. Something you all may not know, it's pretty cool. The guy that's in Blur is the same guy that makes Gorillaz. You know, I heard a quote the other day that was saying that you might not be the one to change the world, but maybe you're the one to influence the one that does. And I'll say that slower. You might not be the one to change the world, but you may be the one to influence the one that does. And it kind of made me sit there and think. You know, I mean, everybody thinks at least one point in their lives that, or at some point in their lives, that they're going to be insert here. And when they don't reach that, they give up. Or like with influencing, you know, like I don't think that I'm gonna be the next frickin' Picasso. But if I could use my channel to make a person feel less alone and make them want to do art and have them succeed in their dreams, that makes my channel worth it. That makes me worth it. And it's a very weird, complicated way to think, like third person. You know, like, it's a struggle because it's not inherently selfish. And people don't mean to be, but they can be sometimes selfish. You get jealous when the person gets the job or gets a raise or whatever it may be. Oh no, he's drinking on camera. It's not like I'm monetized or anything. I think that people tend to get kind of tunnel visioned when they hear success. And I mean, this is crazy to me. I mean, my studio, standing in my studio is just mind-boggling to me sometimes. I never thought I would be here. So, I'm honestly pretty happy where I'm at. I don't need $1 billion. That's why I paint what I paint and don't really care if I take commissions or not, or my life, my whatever. You know, if it doesn't find the general audience, I'm not worried about the general audience. I'm worried about the individual person that's struggling with something that I'm struggling with as well. Does that make sense? That's true. Cool. I think that if more people thought that way of, I might not be the one to change the world, but I could influence someone that will, the world would be 100% better. Because they'd act better. They 100% would. And you could argue, like, yeah, people act that way for their kids, but not all parents are great. What's the quote? All children deserve parents, but not all parents deserve children. That. Someone got us a bunch of canvases that I haven't actually used yet. So that's why I keep streaming with, you know, sometimes one viewer, sometimes 4, you know. If I can show someone to keep going, then it's worth it. I have an idea. We're gonna draw that. Actually, I could probably just like clear coat over it. That's probably smarter. And approval. I think that if people stop caring a little bit more. I mean, there's already like this like mind numbness going around that's like, I don't care what people think kind of thing, but they do. They wouldn't care about how many Instagram followers they had if they did not. I'm shocked that I have like 500 something subscribers. What's it at now? 500 and... 53. Jesus Christ. Live reaction. Yeah, that's crazy to me. There's 500 people that wanna watch my channel. And, you know, maybe one of those 500 people need it. You know, I suffer a lot in my head, and I paint it. And maybe someone will see me paint it live, or see it in a short, and be like, wow, I really relate with that. I want to paint something like that. Paint themselves, feel the therapeuticness, therapy of it, feel better, paint, succeed. What's that thing? The butterfly effect, right? That. What do you think how the world would work if there was no money? Or like, not money, but greed isn't the right word. Shit, I know the word. Vanity. Because people are greedy. But what would happen if no one was like that? What if people cared less about how they looked, how much money they made, and cared about doing... Money's still a thing in this question. But what if they had more ability to do what they loved rather than having to do what they need? And how, if vanity, the care of how people see you, was gone, how would that affect society? give it a thought for a second. I think if people were able to do things that, like, explore more of the things that they like doing to make the money, rather than just trying to find something to have to make the money, you know? I think people would be less mean, honestly. You ever treat like a worker that's in a bad mood nice? It's really hard sometimes. But when you do it, their mood changes. You know? You know when you're having like a bad day? Like this happens to me quite often sometimes. I'll be riding the motorcycle and somebody will cut me off. And it's happened a few times where the person will stop at the light and be like, "Hey man, I didn't see you. I'm sorry." And it's okay. Just drive safer. What if people were more like that? Just, "Hey, I didn't know that I upset you in that manner. My apologies." What do you think would What do you think would happen? Do you think there would just be some asshole that's like punching people in the forehead and getting angry at everybody? Or do you think that people would actually maybe get along a little bit? I'm just, thinking aloud. Philosophical thoughts and shit. That's all. They find a Sharpie. I'm thinking of my wife's gonna hate this. I'm thinking of dipping my shoe into black paint. And you know what, actually let's do this. have zigzags on them and they look cool. See? Then they'll look cool as shit. As you have smart ideas sometimes. Oh jeez. Jesus. Okay, I'm just busts ass on live. This light nonsense is bothering me. This summer I'm gonna be putting up like better lights on the ceiling. So we'll have like total light on the ceiling. So we'll have total coverage. I just gotta save up for them. We're gonna take a smoke break. Hang out in the shack. I really like the city one. This one? I really like this one. This one's cool. I gotta figure out what else to do with it, but it is pretty cool. If you see a painting that you want to see up close, just let me know and describe it, and I will bring it up towards the camera. There's a bunch on the wall. There's a couple behind the camera. I can show you the mural on the wall if you guys want. We're just hanging out for a little while. Oh, has anybody spotted Bo yet? I'll tell you, he's sitting down. If that's a hint. What's theirs doing? Not a damn clue, but I do have a pretty cool idea, so we're just kind of rolling with it. I might have to lay this down for a second. Yep, that's gonna be way easier. And I'll do it like so. No, let me grab this one actually. And I'll point the camera down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that would have been a pain in the ass trying to do that upwards. Back up there. Just some, random white bars on a black screen. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. We're just messing with shit here. Sometimes I'll even paint canvases completely black and start over. So, who knows? am planning on getting black lights too. I'm not using this, but I did get a... big ol' ear-to-ear smile when I use that, you'll notice. I have no idea what I'm going to paint with it. I don't want to use green. I've been using so much green lately. I don't want to use green. I want to use... If you guys think of colors that I should use, put it down in the chat below. And what else I should kind of use, whether it be the shape. If you guys like if you guys like Midnight Visions artworks, you should check out our sponsor, which is Dubby. You should go to www.dubby.gg, and at checkout you can enter promo code MVADubby, that is MVADUBBY, at checkout and receive 10% off your order. I really like the s'mores. You put it in milk. I put a little bit of honey in there, and I put it in the microwave for about a minute and a half, and stir it all together, and it tastes just like a hot s'more right out of the campfire. I can't get enough of it. That's like the second or third jar that I've ordered already. I love it, so definitely check out their flavors. They're super good, and they are no crash, no jitters, caffeine. I really like them. I can use them in the middle of my day and not have the shakies the entire time I'm streaming, which is really nice. So definitely check them out. Go to www.dubby.gg and enter promo code MVADubby at checkout. That is MVADUBBY at checkout, and receive 10% off your order. Other than that, we're just hanging out. So, yeah. Whew. Who is this? Holy shit, really? That's... wow. Skrillex looks different. Good God. Probably use this. To be fair, I don't know what I'm going to do with this painting yet. so it needs to be bigger. Yeah, I kind of figured. We're just messing around. I need to get like a big board. Shit, you know what? I don't want to move all these tonight. I mean, I really could, but I'd have to move these two against the wall, and I don't have to do that tonight, so bummer. This one sucks. Let's see. We'll grab this. I just wanted to throw something. No reason to it, just because. I think I'm gonna call it tonight, guys. Let this kind of dry, mess around a little bit. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Next time we do a live, you'll probably be over here. And I'll just kind of spray paint around the wall a little bit. Who knows? Or I'll have a big board we can mess with. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for watching the channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, and check out the sponsors down in the description. If you found Bo, congratulations. If you are new to the channel, I'll go grab him so you can see who it is. Oops, don't fall. Bo. He's our little studio ghost. And he just kind of hangs out wherever. So he's definitely love you guys too. He's definitely a little character to look for while you guys watch the stream. So definitely thank you for watching the stream. I love you guys. Take care, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.